What's up, everybody? Hope y'all can hear me. Welcome back to another edition of Hood Tech Presents the HoodCast. If I can get this shit off of here, y'all gotta excuse us. I'm working with another program. There I go. What's up, everybody? This is Hood Tech Presents the HoodCast. HoodCast number 322. www.hoodtechproductions.com. Bringing my peoples in. Willie Biggs,
What's up, people? How you feeling?
Jen E. What's up, y'all? Sorry for the fucked up intro, but I'm trying a new program out. We're gonna see how this gonna go. You see what I'm saying? Show must go on. Show must go on.
At all costs.
hmm Because
What's,
of the nature of this show,
Uh-oh, Jen looking like an adult.
hey.
no male sapien or descendant of the mountains of Caucasus is safe.
What? Uh oh.
She gonna act a fool on white folks. That's layman's terms. Mm. So what does it do,
No one's
people? We
safe.
here. It's the Hoodcast 322, Government Bull, and something new.
Something
You
new.
know what?
Something
I'm
new.
going to set up a
Mm-hmm.
scenario.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So, government documents are found in your home in Mar-Lago.
Okay.
You claim that you were supposed to have those documents and that you unclassified them. No one knew you had them. You have not been the president for many, many months.
Okay.
That's scenario one. Second
Right.
scenario, you discovered you have classified documents. Your lawyers expeditiously turned them over. You admitted that you found these. You weren't supposed to have these. Ladies and gentlemen, right wing conservatives, Fox News, that is not the same thing.
That is not the same thing. Well,
Because you know what it sounds like? You sound like that 12-year-old that got caught doing something with his friend, and you're pointing going, well, he did it too. No, it's not the same thing. Now, conspiracy theory moment. May I, my dear?
Go right ahead.
please go right ahead.
Now, at this point, these documents on Uncle Joe keep popping up
Don't
like
they?
herpes. At this point, I believe they're being planted. I said what I said.
Do you think they're being planted, or do you think they're actually admitting something, or they're doing something as a demonstration? To be like, this is
I
what you
believe
should do if you find documents, but this is what
mm-mm.
he did. So when we get ready to go to
No,
court, they're going to
because you
use
know
that
what
as a
they're going to use
contrast.
that. Yes, and what I believe they're doing, I don't even think it's that. I just believe it's just a smear campaign. We already see that the House and the Senate, the way it's being set up, Marjorie Cunt Green. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I sneezed.
Okay,
Um,
Marjorie Clayton.
you have you have
Ooh.
you have Santos, also known as Sasha Fierce, run around and drag for 3 years. Um,
Mm.
you have Mitch McConnell, who just decided to lube everybody up and
Turkey
Oh,
take
neck.
them
this
from
I call him
this
behind
is
turkey
with
neck.
a wire
this is a no
brush.
fucks given episode.
Hey, I call him.
Um,
I call him stanky leg. Do the stanky leg because his neck.
you have McCarthy playing Sesame Street, having people vote so many times where I hear the count going 1, 2, 3, So at this point, I am sick of everybody. What they have done is they have set up their gang, they have aligned their team, and you got Trump, also known as Agent Orange, Sergeant Mussolini, Mango
Mm.
Head,
The main man.
with the dead baboon's ass cocked sideways on his lopsided head, because the toupee helps hide the dickhead,
Ooh.
setting everything up
The penis helmet.
for his next presidential run. Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, smoke and mirrors.
Oh, it's
Don't be
definitely smoke and
fooled.
mirrors. It's
The
definitely some smoke and mirrors
revolution
going
is
on.
being televised.
I gotta ask
Because
y'all
I'm going to
something.
say this, there are too
Mhm.
many bits and pieces of this thing where on the day of January 6th, also known as Insurrection Day, You have something as intricate as the FBI, CIA, DEA, and other alphabet boys who have phones, who have messaging. You have a phone call sent into the White House that lasts every bit of 4 minutes. But all of a sudden, the FBI and the CIA does no longer have access to the text communications that happened on January the 6th. Do tell. It's
Okay.
Oh,
all
no, the Secret
in the
Service.
game.
Secret Service.
Them too.
All of that stuff was
Yeah,
deleted from that time frame because they were putting in a new system, so they don't have it now.
right. But
Hint,
we
But
all
hint,
wait,
know.
hint,
but wait,
hint.
But wait,
but wait. There's more.
exactly.
Did
So
y'all
with
see the
that being
news today?
said,
No.
The former
continue.
counterintelligence head in the New York State FBI office was arrested and
Yes, he
Oh,
was.
oh,
I
charged.
did
oh,
see
oh,
that.
oh, yeah.
He was arrested and charged for working with Deripaska, the Russian oligarch. Apparently, he was working to get them free of his business, free of the sanctions against Russia. This was after he left.
Right.
But also, it was reported that he received $250,000 from someone who was a foreign agent while he was working at the FBI. So it
Exactly.
seems like there's a I don't know. There seems to be a waterfall of shit going on to delegitimize the FBI
Hmm.
and also delegitimize the current administration. So that
Espionage, anyone?
so that they can turn around and say, look, we told you, defund the FBI, it's all dirty. I'm telling you, the Republicans are gonna run with this shit.
They've been dirty since Hoover,
Ugh.
Man. All this
who
shit's
also
some
was a cross
bullshit.
dresser, by the way.
Well, I mean, maybe that's what Santos and that's maybe
You know what?
he's a
I'm gonna tell y'all
descendant of
something about
J. Edgar
Santos.
Hoover.
Let me share some with y'all about Santos. Now I know we're on a new platform and you cannot zoom me in, G-Mac. However, let me tell you
Oh,
something
yes,
about
I
Santos.
can.
Oh,
I
he's
can.
been zooming. He's been
Let
I've been
me
zooming.
zooming
let
like a
me share
motherfucker.
something about Santos. You know what?
Oh, you
If
need
that's
that
his
too?
real name,
You need that too?
yes. If that's his real name,
Right,
first of
because my
all, your
man got a
last name
couple of
is,
names.
hold on. You
Wow.
this feckless mother. First of all,
Fecus.
if the whole thing that you've done was not enough, you raised funds for a veteran, a homeless veteran at that, whose dog was dying, kept the money. You've ran several businesses under aliases, Lex Luthor. Then you had the nerve to say that your grandparents survived the Holocaust, but your last name is Santos.
Hmm.
That
Well,
doesn't sound Jewish. I mean, Horowitz does.
everybody that died in the Holocaust weren't all Jewish. But go on.
True, true, but I digress.
I don't
So,
remember any
if I
Germans
may,
invading Mexico though. But
right
still, go on.
now, if I may
Maybe
pause here
Spain.
parenthetically, who are you really?
We don't know.
Exactly. It's all a game, all of it.
We
Yes,
don't
sir.
know. We
And
do not know.
what bothers me so much are these people talking about he should resign, he should be thrown out. For what?
He should. Well, I think he should
For
resign
what?
because he ran under completely false pretenses.
And that should be illegal within itself. But you know what bothers me? Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Mhm.
No more than we usually get into. Go right ahead.
You know that's
True.
right.
You know what bothers me about this situation? Throughout the history of campaigns, when someone has made claims, these things have been investigated.
Mm-hmm.
Where was y'all's antennas when he was running?
Their antennas?
Where was
Yeah,
their antennas?
there was no moment
There
of
was
wait a
no
minute.
investigation. There was no moment of wait a minute. And here's what's very interesting. There were people who know him that knew he was lying. Where was y'all at?
Oh, those people are not patriots. Those people are not patriots. Yo, I'm telling you, the Republican Party said we need him because we need that seat
Right.
covered.
And
So
that's what
we'll
it
take
is.
him.
He's just there
We'll
for that
take him.
seat. They not
But
gonna
see,
listen to a
now
word
it's
he
like
says.
his campaign finance is so questionable. Because my man, you was making $55,000 the previous year,
And
and you
then
was
he was
working for
running
the
a
company that
Ponzi
got caught
scheme.
running a Ponzi scheme, and then you and the CFO from that company set up your new company that magically paying you $1 million a year.
Right.
And your last job was $55,000. So where did all this income come from for this new company that you just
And guess
started?
what? Where is that partner?
Oh, well, not even that. Where's the pack that his sister was running that was funneling money too?
Right.
I mean, my man is a walking. Well, actually, he's a
Lex
walking
Luthor.
demonstration. He is Lex Luthor. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's Alexis Luthor. That's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong.
You know
G-Mac,
what's funny?
you
There's
might want to
actually
throw
a
up the
drag
disclaimer.
queen.
Oh,
There is a drag queen. There's a drag queen in Louisiana named Alexis Luthor. Alexis
Well, y'all
is
sure
one
that's
of
not George
them.
Santos? That could be his other name. I don't know.
No,
Maybe that's how he
it's my
made the $1
friend.
million. Maybe that was how, drag shows pay well. I mean, RuPaul's been doing great. Maybe he was on Drag Race and we didn't know it. Maybe he was on that, what's that, HBO show where they bring the drag queen show to your town?
Legendary.
Yeah, maybe he was on there. I don't know. I don't have a problem with men that want to dress up as women. That's fine. That's cool.
You know what's interesting, and
What do
this
you
is
think?
off the subject. Men that dress up as women, men have really great legs.
I don't know what
Gary?
you were looking at.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, listen.
His big muscular legs.
No. I'm dead serious. There was a guy that went to ULR with me and G-Mac. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but he performed drag. African American guy.
What's his name?
I'll tell you later. So anyway, when he would get dressed up, because men have hairy legs, he would put on so many layers of like flesh-colored pantyhose. And when he would put on his legs would look great because he had on all those flesh-colored pantyhose. And he would put on those Christian Louboutins. Listen, he would put on those Christian Louboutins, and I'm like, he would have Tina Turner legs.
But what size shoe was he wearing? Was he Christian Louboutin make 11, 13s?
They do.
Bigfoot women?
Yeah, they do.
Or Bigfoot
I think
men
a Christian Louboutin goes all the way up
Bigfoot
to
men.
45.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? What's that, a European 45?
It's a European.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, all right, 45.
Now, I have small feet.
Sasquatch shoes?
I have small feet. Now, I used to be able to wear a 7 until I had children.
Then you got to get a wide.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing like a designer shoe with a little bit of foot meat hanging off the side.
You know what I cannot
meat.
stand? No. Have you
Little foot
remember
meat
being
flap.
little? Okay, I'm finna get in trouble. Hi, Mama. You remember being little in church and you would see them old ladies where the top of that foot in that shoe looked like a loaf of bread that just came out the oven.
Everybody's juicy grandma.
That foot, but you know them little piggies are down there and that kitten heel screaming for help.
Everybody's head usher. Head usher.
Why do older people put an R in usher? It's usher.
Because they country.
I don't know. The same reason why they say aura instead of R.
Say what?
I used to hear people say aura.
Yeah, aura. That's the way you say it. Aura.
Yeah, because my grandfather called R. Kelly Aura Kelly for years.
Good Lord. Yeah, this is a very enlightening show. We're digging deep today. But yeah, I'm really wondering what is our government doing between our president having documents he wasn't supposed to have, and supposedly these documents are from when he was vice president. But nobody asked for him back in all these years. You got to start asking the National Archives, like, who's keeping up with this shit?
You took the words out of my mouth because they have to audit. So my thing is, what is everybody doing? And
getting a check, sleep at the wheel.
And my thing is this, it was kind of funny. I had a post that sort of went viral on Facebook where I announced that I was the new Speaker of the House.
I can see that.
That, you know what, do y'all really want me running the country?
Yes, I would love that.
Hell no.
I do. I would. We would get so paid.
Hold on,
well,
G.
You put it like that.
G, what you mean?
I would love to have Jen running the country.
I was not thinking of it that way. Yes,
I think
we would definitely change some rules in the FCC, and this radio station would be ridiculous.
I mean, I can run the country. Money management.
Jen for speaker. We should play that. We get a banner for that. Get us a background banner.
Listen, foreign relations.
You know, you don't even have to be in Congress to be Speaker of the House.
Exactly. Foreign relations.
You can do that.
Healthcare.
Yes, you would definitely get us some universal health care going.
Homeless, mental health.
There you go. Jen, I think we just found our candidate. 2024. Right. G-Mac, we got to get this campaign going.
Jen E for president.
Yeah, we at
And
least
then
you could at least be in
now,
the Arkansas House of Representatives. I know that
listen, but
because them
see,
fucking
this is there's one
wackadoodles over
problem,
there.
and my
What's the
and my
problem?
son brought this up. Miles, my son brought this up. He said, "Mom, you couldn't be president because when it come down to war and you being a woman, you would bomb somebody because you think they got attitude."
Oh Lord.
Why you bombing North Korea? Because this bitch is looking at me crazy.
This
And I said, Miles, I said that's a little immature.
You see her at the G20 talking about what you looking at? What are you looking at? What you looking at? That is not
No, we need.
negotiations.
I'm sorry, we need China and Korea.
Well,
Luxurious, isn't she? Anyway,
yeah, right. You need China. See, when we start finding out that everybody that produces black female hair products is getting all the sanctions lifted, getting tariffs removed, like why is China importing so much shit in here?
Right.
yeah.
We've got us
And
one. We've got us one.
was-
Yeah, the speaker's got a different color hair every week.
When I came to New York, and I started seeing some of the hair stores that are listed online that sell wigs out of New York, and I'm sitting up here and G was talking about some, and I'm like, is that Brooklyn hair? Ooh, write down the address. Yes, I'll be going here later.
Good
So
Lord.
yeah, this is where that came from, live from China. It is Monday night.
Live from China. It's the HoodCast.
Right.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, no, Jen, now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't have you in office. It may be some definitely some deference given to some countries.
The only issue would be war. That's it.
War.
It wouldn't be any peace treaty. Yeah. Because my thing is this, I ain't for all that tongue wrestling. What you saying?
Well, you know, all you're going to do is make them with some collard greens, cornbread. They all come over your mama's house and sit down and work it out.
Look, wait. Here go mama. She's talking about, now listen, y'all can't be saying the ugly stuff to each other. Let me get my Bible.
She got all the diplomats from around the world at mama's house. We going to solve this
right.
problem. First, we going to pray.
Right now.
And you know what?
You apologize to her. Don't you talk to her like that.
Yeah, mama need to be the head of the UN.
I can see her doing it. I can see her doing
the head of the UN.
Now, that opening prayer might be 30 minutes, but I can definitely see her doing it.
45.
45 minute opening prayer for the UN.
But you know what, though? But she's the sweetest lady.
Of course.
She's the sweetest lady.
Mama's everybody's mama.
But she will karate chop you in the throat.
Speaking of karate chop in the throat, we just really fucked off
20 minutes of your time.
So we're finna go and play a couple of videos, and we shall be right back after this.
Mm-hmm.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
If you working with them folks, find an exit and get out. This is conscious rap music for the junkies in the drought. In the city that I'm rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Little Rock, but you ain't heard it like this. If you're with the sucker shit, find an exit and get out. Where we from, we sucker free. We feel niggas out the south. On the soil that we rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Arkansas, but you ain't heard it like this. If you come from out of town, pay attention when you ride. The streets are full of cops and the stench of homicide. I'm fresh like Oxytide, I get love on every side. If they don't say the rider solid, that's on me, them niggas lie. Respected in my city, it's time to make a toast. Fuck them haters, ride a block and out here trying to do the most. Fuck the slice, I want the loaf. I'm repping for my coast, razor back and fast breaking, throwing alleys in the post. I rep for underdogs, but my swagger mainstream. Went from center to ascension, my hustle super mean, and that's ferocious on the beat. If you ain't know, you niggas sleep. Them youngsters say we slapping, bumping, slumping in the streets, ain't it, man? Word to cool, dip it, drop us in the grease. The buzz got the poppin', now these labels want a piece. Salute them all, baby. Long live Uncle Rick, Nisha Reese, Stacy P, King Trav in this bitch. If you working with them folks, find an exit and get out. This is conscious rap music for the junkies in the drought. In the city that I'm rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Little Rock, but you ain't heard it like this. If you're with the sucker shit, find an exit and get out. Where we from, we sucker free. We feel niggas out the south. On the soil that we rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Arkansas, but you ain't heard it like this.
If you rapping for the city, you should get nothing but love. It's the market
aliens in this bitch, who you thought it was? We didn't get it on no silver spoon, we got it out the mud. It ain't nothing but a banger when you hear it in the club. We turn up, we get lit, it ain't with that sucker shit. I know you heard a little rock, but you ain't heard it like this. I might shoot or take the assist, leave me open, I won't miss. With the rock up in my hand, all you gon' hear is the swish. Tell me what the fuck is going on, what they yapping about. We real ass soldiers from the south, find the exit and get out. R.I.P. to Derek Floyd, Martin Franklin, Lil Bro Dre, Andre Lucky, they my fam, I miss them in a major way. So put your cups up in the air, cause it's going down today. Where we from, we fair and bar none, you think we bout to play? Ryder hollered at me, so this track I'm killing it rigor mortis. You can catch me posted up, ballin' on them Bobby Porters. If you working with them folks, find an exit and get out. This is conscious rap music for the junkies in the drought. In the city that I'm rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Little Rock, but you ain't heard it like this. If you're with the sucker shit, find an exit and get out. Where we from, we sucker free. We steal niggas out the south. On the soil that we rapping, we turn up, we get lit. I know you heard of Arkansas, but you ain't heard it like this. Yeah, ride a God. I got King Larry Lucky riding with me. Arcadian International, Rocktown, Arkansas, stay down. What up, AMD? What up, Big Maurice? Young Flick, Big Boom, Joe Cool, Mike Dog 2020. Yeah. Rest in peace, I Smile. Rest in peace to Young Freak. Rest in peace, April Mills. Rest in peace, Boss One. Yeah. Bobby Porters.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Excuse me, health inspector? Yeah, I hear there's some funny business going on in here. No, I'm here now. I'll call you back. All right, hold on.
So I'm Tracy.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the health inspector. Yeah, I need to go in there and take a look.
I mean, we don't have no funny business going on.
I'll be the one to determine if you got some funny. Yeah, I'm here. I'll call you back.
I would definitely let you inside.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very, thank you. You're doing the right thing. Thank you.
I am the legendary DJ Cool. Woo! One time for my man Priest the Nomad. Hey yo, Priest, it's time to remix one of my classics. I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the volume.
Turn it up, come on, come on.
Pump the
I said the
volume.
music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the volume.
Louder, louder.
Pump up the
I said the
volume.
music ain't loud enough.
Pump the
Turn it
volume.
up, come on, come on.
Just a little bit.
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Sound good. Pump the
Hey yo,
volume.
Priest, where you at? Let's
Listen,
go.
from the bowels of slave ships, poetry raised the fists. In DC, they slice niggas, give them lines like Kate Swiss. I emerged from that rubble with good trouble. John Lewis, we fluid. Now we travel amongst the stars like Hubble. Pump bass through the Alpine, that EQ prejudice. Very thump below 100 hertz, keeping me relevant. Priest of Nomad's the name. Hit your city like acid rain in June. When you hear it, nigga, pump up the volume. Y'all Bama's cheese, screwing each other over for the rap race. DJ Cool rock stadiums, y'all scratching in cafes. We true to the nucleus of hip hop, we own it. So if you hear a wiki, bitch nigga jam on it. Yeah, we know. On the track team demo, so much weed on them, we had the camouflage in a green Renault. Through that sunbeam window, they watching me with disdain. Man, I pump that shit louder, make them say my name. Nigga, come on, pump up the volume.
Come on.
Pump the volume.
The music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the volume.
DMV,
wait, wait.
The music ain't loud enough.
Pump the volume. Pump up the volume.
The music ain't loud enough.
Pump the volume. Yeah, for so many years, see none of y'all promoters was getting with me. Now my composition book slaying niggas like Mississippi. Now y'all eating crow like Jim. Your whole life spins. That lady singing the shooter, so that hoe can't win. We locked into the game plan. My third eye vision reflect off the sun like some Ray-Bans. Y'all know the culture is safe hands. All state, nah, that's the good hands. We the new brand. Verse classic, etched in your memory like some new RAM. Cool, where you at? Slim, I get you. That's the motherfucking DC bat signal. We with you. DMV want the smoke, Slim. Y'all know how we get down from the city where they pack 4 pounds and flip your chest muscles upside down. That's what we pack the fire for. Plus my mind stay deeper than iron ore. The lion roars in that mic booth. We speak truth in tune for your spirit when you hear it, nigga. Pump up the volume.
Hawkeye. We've been through enough already in the Marvel Universe. We lost Stan, Lord.
Oh Lord,
Right.
no, we back, y'all. We back. Y'all
Uh
Hi,
know.
oh.
everybody.
What's up, everybody? We back, y'all. Second segment of Hood Tech presents the Hood Cast. Yeah.
G-Mac,
Yes,
just
ma'am.
give me a brief moment. For this next segment, I
Mhm.
will not be speaking my opinion because I don't want to get shut down by YouTube and possibly arrested for threatening government officials.
Oh, well, we
Yes.
don't have to. Yeah.
I will segue what I'm speaking in this segment to our Rhodes Scholar, honorary Sir Willie Biggums. Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, Jen was about to go off a deep end, and we was talking behind the videos, and she brought
No,
up
I'm
a
not
couple
doing it.
topics that we
Yeah,
decided it was
I'm
best
not
not
doing
to
it.
bring onto the show. So, with that being said, we got to get our boy Tim is gonna come back on so we can talk about some of this police activity that's been going on here, man. What the fuck is going on? I mean, well, you know what? It's not unusual anymore. Unfortunately, it's becoming commonplace. We got another mass shooting in California,
Yes. Asian dance hall.
and we still don't. Now? I don't know why he did it. Was it? Do they have a motive yet?
You know what? They do not have a motive yet, but let me just say this about a lot of these mass shootings. G-Man,
Take your time. Take your time. Yes, ma'am.
thank you, love. The common denominator is what I'm seeing is they're trying to blame mental illness for everything. Let me share some with y'all. When someone sits down and they create and write out a manifesto, when you have somebody with a gaming camera strapped to their chest, picking people off in a supermarket and live streaming it on a Twitch account. When you have someone go up on a roof through a fire escape, dressed up as a woman in a dress and a wig, picking people off who are watching a parade, then disrobing and leaving dressed as a male. This is not mental illness. This is evil.
That's terrorism.
Boy.
Simple.
And I'm getting real tired of not just mass media, but even the families of some of these people going, oh, he was sick. Not if you write a manifesto.
No.
That is pure evil. Just like what really brought things into perspective for me was this church shooting, where that young man came in and stayed for the whole Bible study.
And yeah.
And visit this church on several occasions. Stayed for Bible study, then decided that he was going to off everybody in there. He was trying to start a race war.
But that's what he said. Yeah, that was not. He wasn't crazy. He had a premeditated.
Then you got Opie from Mayberry getting off during a protest with an AR-15, took a picture with the good old boys, and got off. You drove 200 miles.
By his mama.
By his mammy.
His mammy drove him there with the gun. It wasn't like you could hide an AR-15.
This redneck, inbred, cousin-loving family tree is a telegraph pole. Little freckle-faced male say,
you little mother.
I'm going to mute my mic.
With an AR-15 walking down the street. And the police passed by him on several occasions.
Right.
Now, let me tell you something. When you are running down the street naked, swinging a dead armadillo when the police are trying to stop you.
That's crazy.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is mental insanity. Now, when a person is mentally ill, they have some cognition of what they're doing and the inappropriateness of it. They have to be told that they're wrong. But if you know for a fact that something that you're about to do is wrong, and you'll go about it anyway, and you want to use politics, social science, and economic status as your basis to go out here and go kamikaze, you're not mentally ill.
No, you're fucking evil. You're fucking evil. There's a lot of evil people out here, but the worst part about it is
I'm done.
You got politicians that are feeding that shit. they're really feeding it. They're really feeding. When you tell folks
And
that
I'm gonna
you got to take your country back and shit like that,
and I'm gonna tell you something about gun control. Gun control is the biggest joke because
Boy,
you know
ain't it?
what? Along with crack cocaine, you drop guns into our community. See, didn't nobody want to listen to Aunt Maxine? It's a fact, and she proved it. But I'm gonna tell you something. When a little male sapien children start going into these privileged neighborhoods and picking Buffy and Seth off like roaches when the lights come on in the projects, then we can talk about gun control.
they're not gonna
But
do that though. They don't never
because,
do that.
exactly,
Well, that's not true.
because,
That's not true. They do Sandy Hook. You
right,
know,
but
that's
it's few and far between. But let me share something with you. When it becomes a Caucasian issue, when it starts affecting the bottom line, then we can call it gun control. But when it's
yeah.
the black community, it's population control. I
Ooh,
said what I said. The purge,
ooh.
the purge did not start at midnight.
No, it
At
did
least
not,
some, at
man.
least in some places it didn't.
In some places it didn't. Some places the purge started a couple hundred years ago.
Hmm.
But like they say, real niggas
I'm
don't die,
over
we
it.
multiply.
We,
We multiply.
I'm over it.
We multiply. I just think that it all seems to be what they're going to lead to is trying to do like England and ban all guns, and that's what people are afraid of.
And see, I have a problem with that.
Well, the thing about it is, when you have a community that is unarmed, then you have a government that can easily become tyrannical. And
It already is.
but
You
see,
don't
that's
think we're
where
already
that's
in
what.
tyranny?
But I'm saying, but that's where you have your white supremacist groups, your militia groups, and all that stuff. They start to make sense when you start talking about taking away people's guns. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with having a national registry. I don't think that should be a mandatory waiting period. There should be a lot of background check before. I mean, shit,
Bec-
you can't just go out and get a driver's license. So why should you just
well,
go out and get a gun?
my thing is this: the 5 day waiting period, the criminal background checks, all this. Let me just say this: if you really want to do something,
Yeah, 5 days
what's
is not going to
five
stop you.
days?
And plus, when you see these shootings, a lot of times these folks are using guns that they got from other people. You got like look at little 6-year-old boy that went to school and shot his teacher.
Right.
Right.
Now, I saw one of the bishops, one of the Twitter pastors, he got in trouble because he was trying to say that this was a little white boy and found that it wasn't a little white boy. I don't know what the little boy is. It really don't
It
matter.
wasn't. It
The
doesn't matter.
question,
This baby about a
the
gun.
question is, how does a 6-year-old get out the house with a loaded weapon and roll up in his school and shoot his teacher?
Because the daddy probably was, yo, son, I want you to try to shoot this thing.
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
thing
you ain't got it
about it
locked away
is,
properly. His
you ain't got
parents
it
are going
locked
to be
away.
held liable for that. His parents are going
Oh,
to be held
yeah.
liable for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his
Be
parents are.
held out.
And they were saying that this kid was under like a program where his parents were supposed to come in and sit in class with him and all of this to
In
observe his
line of
behavior.
sight.
And this was the day that they didn't come.
Mm.
But somebody had to bring him to schools. And if you got a loaded firearm in your house, you ain't making sure that it's locked
Let
away.
me just, but see, not only that, let me just say this from a parenting perspective, because I remember Miles and Gavin being little. What parent don't open a child's backpack to make sure that they have everything that they need before school?
Yo.
Because Miles used to bring me playground rocks in his lunchbox, which messed up my dishwasher. Who doesn't check their child backpack?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, did this kid walk out of the house? He's 6 years old. Did he just roll out on his own backpack and just stroll to the bus stop or something?
And let me say this wasn't a lightweight gun.
What was it? I don't even know what it was.
I have to look up what it was, but I tell you this much: it's something that won't make you not do it no more.
I'm just like, but he shot a teacher. And he had been threatening other teachers. This kid was a problem.
Yo, that sound like a kid that don't know how to take no for an answer.
No, that sounds like a kid that should have been put in a special school and
Well, let
under
me tell you what we
surveillance.
have here. What we have here, we have kids with an individualized education protocol, IEP, and then you also have another plan. I can't remember the numbers for where these kids go to day treatment. and they go to a day treatment program for an allocated amount of time, and they receive services,
They receive
primarily a
medication.
third, and they receive medication. And the goal is to balance them out and reacclimate them into being in a standard school setting.
I can tell you, Franklin Elementary, they had a reacclimation program that was called whooping that
Your
ass.
ass, baby.
Exactly.
It was whooping that ass, and then we didn't have no school
Motherfucking
shootings.
ass.
Wasn't no
Listen.
6-year-olds walking with guns.
It sure wasn't, bro.
Look, forget ADHD. I'm talking about TDAU. Tear that ass up.
Right. Eat that ass
With
up.
a big fat ass 32-ounce can.
Yo, I remember our principal, Miss Oral, this woman.
A glass paddle.
Yo, she used to, oh my God, dude. Miss Oral was a big dominant. Yo, I'll be honest, we didn't know what transgender and all that kind of shit back in the day, but I think she may have been
the first one
that I ever seen, dude. I gotta ask that question. I think Miss.
That was a manly looking woman. She had a big wide back.
At Franklin Elementary, just a big, yes. And dude, when she would give a motherfucker a paddling, she would cripple motherfuckers, boy. Kids just come limping out of her office.
Oh no.
You can hear that shit echo out in the hallway.
She want to get nothing. She want to get on that thing.
Forgive me for what I'm about to say. Mama, I love you. My mother is an Olympian in ass whooping. That woman has
medal in ass whooping.
She is a triathlon. Let me share some with you. That woman could stretch her arm. That woman could stretch her arm like Stretch Armstrong. That is the only woman I know that can sing in the choir, direct the choir, and slap a child dead out of pew without ever turning her back.
Yeah.
That woman had a leather belt that was made in a maximum security prison. And if she snatched that belt down off that door and hit you with it, it sounded like a sawed-off shotgun going off, and it would change your life and bless your assurance.
But think about it though. They took corporal punishment out of schools, and now we got school
changed
shooting.
Everything because you know what happened. Excuse me.
I ain't about beating folks.
You know what made them take corporal punishment out of school?
What?
Y'all ready?
We're ready.
Lean in.
Yes, ma'am.
You had African American teachers whooping little white privileged male sapient children.
Oh. It was okay when okay when they was whooping our ass, but then when they started, them white kids started getting their ass whooped.
Let me share some with you.
Becky with the good hair had to come talk to them.
There was a lawsuit brought about, and ACLU got behind it. That is American Civil Liberties Union. They got behind this, and they came out with all these psychological studies that said that this teaches children violence and it messes with their self-esteem. And no, it teaches you to sit down and shut up.
I mean,
it teaches you to mind your business. It teaches you to be quiet when grown folks is talking.
Right.
That's what it does. Now, let me tell you something. I roundhouse kicked Miles out of a chair because he sat up here and told me something he wasn't going to do.
See, as a parent back then,
let me tell you something. The chair was still standing and he wasn't. And now the eyewitness account from my son Gavin goes a little something like this. He said, "Mama, you sprouted to 7'5". He said your body was glowing and you had an afro. He said, next thing I know, Miles was on the floor. Right.
Yeah, I'm not about abusive behavior, but I'm sorry, man. You took out corporal punishment in schools, and now you got kids showing up with guns. Right. But also you gotta remember, you got some fucked up parents too.
Boy,
you got some real fucked up parents, dude.
I'm gonna say this: dumb mama, dumb daddy equal dumb children.
Yeah.
Then you got some of those parents that got that ass whoop way back in the day, got the asshole gene in them, and be like, I'm not never beating my kid.
Well, I mean, I ain't saying beat them, but that
I never put my hands on my kid. I never with my kid. And they just
I remember my grandma used to tell us.
Your ass was.
My grandma used to say, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it now, so the police don't have to do it later." That was her motto. I'm gonna beat that ass now, so the police don't have to do it later. And thanks to my grandma, the police never had to put their hands on me. That's because she definitely corrected my behavior. And I thank grandma for the path that she put me on, because kids, especially young men, can get out of control real quick. Shit, these little girls out here be wild as fuck now.
Let me tell you,
What's going on?
My mom worked at Cisco, right? So she said last Friday they had 9 fights and it was all girls. She said that's all that's fighting girls.
And let me tell y'all
Oh,
something.
dick. Hey, let me say something. Real quick. Young ladies, hopefully you're over 18, watching this though. But if you're not, if you watching this video some way, y'all need to stop that shit. It's plenty of dick in the world. Plenty of dick in the world.
Don't tell them that. Jesus Christ. Don't tell them.
I mean, it's true though. I mean,
I'll put it like this: the same the little
ain't
boys
no
that they
Santa
fighting
Claus,
over,
and there's plenty of dick in the world.
but the little boys that they fighting over, by the time you grown women, they ain't even the same little boys you want to be involved with.
Right?
No, they'll be bagging your groceries at Trader Joe's.
Or worse, they'll be breaking in your house, and you'll be wondering why was I fighting over this little idiot when we was in elementary school and high school.
When I worked for Correctional Medical Services, I never forget this, and I walked into the unit down in Wrightsville, and to hear guys go, "What up, Jen?"
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
I'm like, wasn't you the quarterback?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. You want to see some of the worst lowlifes in the world is motherfuckers that peak in high school.
Yep.
Who? The
motherfuckers that peak. They became
high school legends.
They became legends in high school, and they wasn't shit afterwards.
Right.
Because the whole world told them they were special, and that they was the best.
And they believed it.
And they didn't work any harder after that. That's like Al Bundy talking about his days at Polk High School when he played football.
Oh yeah.
That's the motherfuckers that be in. That's the guys you see in bars. They be screaming at the TV when the game on like they playing.
Damn.
Them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's facts. It is what it is.
That's a fact. That's what we call the used to be's.
Used to be's. The never was is. Well, no, they was at one point, but then they became the used to be's, and they will not let that shit go.
But you know what killed me? And one thing about it, a former friend that I had. I had a former friend. We're not friends anymore because, there was an issue with status. And my thing is, I've worked hard. I've accomplished what I've accomplished. Because you're complacent is not my fault. It's not my problem. I pay the same respect to the CEO of my company that I do the person that's emptying my trash. I say that to say this. That was dead weight. Drop that off. But what I find so funny, what I find so interesting about what y'all said, there's a guy that I know, and he's probably watching because he's on Facebook and G-Mac. He's probably on your page too. Mm-hmm. Where in school, I liked him. I liked him a whole lot. But see, I was a different type of chick. FBLA, Beta Club, Governor School. You name the academic accomplishment, I was that kid. I wasn't the girl that went to the most popular beautician in Little Rock, this, that, and the third. So I was
okay. I'm just narrating for you a little bit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And Jen, go ahead. You were not
okay.
You were this.
So I was out, and he rolled up on me. And let me explain. In high school, this joker was Adonis. He was beautiful to look at. And he's talking to me, and I'm looking at him like, who are you? Ooh. And he told me who he was. And I'm like, ooh, the years have not been kind. Bad back, bad knees, diabetic, high blood pressure, gout. And he's just really running off at the mouth.
And the gout? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And, I'm being personable. I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now. And he acts so fascinated. And I was thinking to myself, are women out here really doing that bad?
No, actually, women are doing better than most men.
Right. And
women are more educated.
I asked him what he was doing. And he said, I'm doing little odd jobs here and there. I got that felony. But what's up, though? Not a thing.
On that note, let's play some music. Let's play some music and get back. We're going to get into our third segment. This has been HoodCast 322, the Jen Show. So let's play a
motherfucking Jen Show. Yes, you are absolutely right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. She giving me time to, perfect the transitions and all that.
Yeah, she playing with the G-Max playing with the new app. I'm just a guest here today.
Wow.
You know what? Shut up.
Are we going music or we going video?
Now we're going music. We're going music right now.
Let's go
Y'all.
music.
Oh, wrong one. That one. Y'all gotta excuse me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most people never heard of my hometown. I say Milwaukee, they say, oh, Minneapolis. The odds be so stacked in us that even if you visited there, you may not know where you just were miraculously. We have actually been so invisible, it's practically never mentioned in rap's whole biography, but that's about to change. We had the South Bronx, Queensbridge, California, dreaming Milwaukee's a new thing. Hey, from the top, I got to say I had to leave to succeed. I proceeded to be devout, dropped the Holy Trinity with Tennessee. People every day plus Wendell and rekindled. A movement from down south punched the world in its mouth. So said it was just a tap like a sissy slap. Okay, well 20 years out, still headlining tours for sure. Bringing the pure like Whole Foods, no half stepping, repping the whole route for Milwaukee. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know. Yo, we Detroit and Shy, we all share the Great Lakes. We own up to what being great takes. Also, like Fonzarelli and Laverne and Shirley, we make way for happy days, like they say, doing it our way. Yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true in the city of Brew. I remember my whole crew. Rest in peace, T.A., Rock D, we lost you. Due to barrels of guns that bullets were shot through. Over the weekend, 28 more, keeping the score, 24/7 gangs, 2-7 and 2-4. Cause of violence, I began to hate it. I was wishing for Shamil, Shamazo, Hassa Fife Incorporated. Feeling strangled like a Jeffrey Dahmer victim. Pap Schlitz, Miller, and Flats was common tensions. I was on the crush tip with Biggie, Tuscadero, Milltown. Kept my eyes on the sparrow, let's fly, yo. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know. The ceilings of glass in Milwaukee, There's huge issues of class in Milwaukee, We live in the past in Milwaukee, But it's all that I had, so it's lovely. Summerfest, Applefest, Juneteenth, with Little Rock, St. Agnes, 95th, Rufus King, Community Journal, on 3rd Street, Ebony Q, and you and me, we all be in Milwaukee. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know. I pour a swig for Milwaukee, big ups for my Milwaukee, you're mine, you know. Memories of the land from where I began, you're mine, you know.
Dash, we way live.
Yeah. Tell me what you want. Steve James. Tell me what you want.
Stephen James. Oh, hey. Grim music. Yeah.
Let's do it. Tell me what you want. The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Look in my eyes, view the future, tell me what you see. You the truth, girl, let me plant a seed. Have a baby by me, baby, and come and be my queen. We can have the money, the fame, the power, anything. Girl, I'm the man, could pull any string. You know that I am complete, this king. Now take me by the hand, come bear this ring. Got a clear view, fuck a rear view. Anything in your past, it won't get near you. Talking, I can hear you, lost, I'ma steer you. Shit, I can make the whole world revere you. Put you on a pedestal, you're looking so edible, delectable, intelligible, intellectual. It's deeper than sexual, girl, it's celestial. Fuck a trophy, cause you ain't collectible. You're one of a kind, you're worth infinite dimes. The bigger the litter, that's why I met you like Twitter. Let me get to the glitter, risk it all for the hitter. Be the Mrs. Baby, I'ma be the Mister. I cook dope shit, look at the flick of the wrist. I hustle for grandkids, he hustle for kicks. I got a plan, sugar, Mr. Hansen's legit. I'm high, I'm fly, but the kids say lit. Break a blunt down, I'ma build you up. Rub on my back and come and fill up my cup. But we can grind it on now, so we living it up. But we can stun your ex if we ain't giving a fuck. This a proposition of a lifetime. I'm a lifeline in the limelight, and it's the right time to get on my side. Hit the hotline, take the high climb, no limit. I don't see skyline.
The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what you want.
Are you feeling it now, huh?
The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what
We on
you
that big boy
want.
shit. Ooh, kill 'em, stacking money to the moon. No ceilings, I'm back from the dead, I must be a thriller. Rap game medicine, my penicillin. Bars I handle be dope like a Zanny. Winning in the streets, man, damn a Grammy. Take a motherfucking seat if you can't stand me. That boy's good, ask your granny. One time for the real ones, no time for the fake ones. Batter up till the cake comes. They say no way when I make one. Pedal to the metal, set a record, I'll break 'em. Shatter your bones, clever, cool to your sacrum. Kicking ass, acting a donkey, come say something. You wanna play dummy? You just a puppet, I love it, so take both of these middle fingers and shove 'em. Looking at a crooked letter, add two lines to it. Talk about SJ, put a dollar sign to it. Talk about some business, better put a grind to it. Think about winning, better watch what I'm doing. I'm fly, I'm rare, that's a bald eagle. Stephen King, goddamn, I'm regal. Yo, girl don't wanna see you, she keep it tight with Kegels. Get the money and the power and the fame will come. I'd rather be rich than a famous bum. Sing a rhymes with words and nouns and verbs, slurs or street curves or kingdom comes. Stephen James, I'm a lucrative investment. Bet your house is spouse, so come and spit your best shit. I've been out and about, moving with the best click, looking in the mirror, now I see who the best is.
The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the fame, devours. Tell me what you want. The power, the money, devours. Tell me what you want. spent a couple blocks down Uncle T's with the luxury of riding round with a couple G's. That the bus and squeeze, tack that ass from the cut supreme. Watch your soul leave, nigga please. I'm a killer, push me. Don't worry, I don't get revenge, cause bitches giving pussy. I just go and fuck her friends and take a business plan and look, we out here getting money while you wondering what it could be. These snakes talk behind your back, but homie, they behind you for a reason. Everybody want that beef shit when it's here, these niggas vegan. I've been hot for so long, you got hot just for a season. Hit the stew for the cooking, Dundre say we out here eating, nigga, give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Say what you say. Give me that raw beat from Jay. 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 Say what you say. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Hey, add 'em up. By Eve, I'm sending shots to your ribs. My niggas eating while you sleeping. It's a jungle out here. I bring the peace and all the peace and tell me who should I feel. It's 280 till grace. I pray that mercy is near. Got something wrong with me. Give me time to get right. I got bad bitches in my pictures. Now my bitch wanna fight. Hey, 2020's getting nearer. I can't see clear at night. I kinda lack for nothing, so I can't afford this till life. Just to be frank, I'm the mayor in every town that I ran. Niggas know I'm from the arc by the click I bring in. Boy, that's red flags, do rags, impalas, and some swishers. If that beat don't come from Dundre, ain't nobody fucking with you, nigga. Give me that. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Say what you say. Give me that raw beat from Jay. 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 Say what you say. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Jay. Give me that raw beat from Dre. Say what you say. Give me that raw beat from Dre. Give me that raw beat from Dre. Let me serenade, 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 serenade.
Yo, y'all, we back. We back. Are we back?
We are back.
We are back. We're our third and final segment of Hood Tape Presents the HoodCast. HoodCast 322. You know,
Government bull is something new.
yes, sir. And you know, I didn't say because I was behind the scenes, doing a little tweaking. You know, y'all, I am a genius. I'm a motherfucking genius. I'm just gonna sit here and just tweet my whole my. I'm just gonna toot my own horn. I am a motherfucking genius. For real, boy, I tell you, man. Because I'm sitting here with this program and I'm learning how to do this shit while we're doing this live. Y'all are with me, so I can bring y'all a better HoodCast. Well, we can bring y'all a better HoodCast. But while they was talking, I was doing some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing some shit.
That's good. I'm glad you were doing some shit.
Right.
This has been quite an enlightening show this evening, I must say. With that being said, that we have run over our time, guys. We've got to get to our random statements.
Yes, sir. We surely do.
But
so, of course, I am the boss. So
you're gonna go last.
Of course, I am.
If you guys haven't been reading the news feed at the bottom, make sure if you want to get your music played, send it in to the HoodCast@gmail.com. And of
music
course,
and videos.
We are running videos now, as you can see in the first part of the show. Please, if you can, send us an MP4 or send us a link to your YouTube because we can do it that way too. But we definitely want to get
send
more
me
videos
the MP4s.
G-Mac would prefer the MP4s.
Yes,
so
I really would.
That means he's going to be getting Dropbox links because them videos be big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. I mean, it'll be less work for you to send me the MP4s and MP3s as well. You see what I'm saying? If you send them to me, I can upload, download, all that sort of jazz. You see what I'm saying? But,
yeah, send us the music. We want new music. We love new music. Even if we're critical of it, we want it. If you want to get an honest opinion about your music, please send it.
TheHoodCast@gmail.com.
Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you to go get your CDL license.
Post office is hiring.
HVAC, Amazon.
I don't know about Amazon. They just let
This ain't
18,000
it.
motherfuckers go.
Oh, they show.
This ain't it.
I seen somebody, one big conglomerate said they let 6% of their workforce go.
Yeah.
Walmart is one
Who
of
is
them
that?
too.
You know, everybody, because of the
But
one
yet the
that,
shelves are empty.
well, that's because people are coming into the store. The deliveries are down, I suppose, because now that the pandemic is the pandemic is receding. Even though the COVID level right now in my area is medium, and people still aren't going to the office, but
Yo, they got a
apparently they
pill
feel
People
for
like
got
there's a
COVID
lot of
now, man.
people got spoiled working from home.
yeah, people got spoiled. A lot of businesses lost a lot of money. A lot of parking lots, a lot of restaurants, luncheons, dinettes, and all the places lost a lot of money because people aren't in there eating and shopping and doing that good spending money doing lunch. So that is hurting
COVID
some
just showed me
economies.
how nasty folks was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fact though. I mean, it's real, and the pandemic is not over. It's not over.
Mm-mm.
Matter of fact, there
It'll
were a
never
couple
be
cases.
over.
No, it won't. There's a couple cases in some folks' offices I know, and they were really afraid to let people know about it because they thought more people were going to run back home. But at any rate, let's get to these random statements. Jen, you want to go first? Have you already Googled yours?
This coming from the second bougiest person here. If you try to control what's out of your control, it will control you.
Wow, that was deep.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take that to heart. I kind of have a problem with that. I'm a bit of a control freak, so I think you might be right on that one.
And he's
Yeah,
not
but I
lying,
mean,
world. This nigga is a
Zoloft will fix
control
Zoloft
freak.
can fix his issue. He has a little OCD.
All right, Bigums.
I don't. Y'all just talked about me right here, like I can see y'all, right? I can hear y'all too. All right, fine. All right. So my random statement for the day is: positivity beats pessimism every time. So
Now,
be
that shit
positive,
did
people.
sound like it came off of fucking
Yeah,
National Geographic website.
yeah. What is that about?
I just want people to have a positive attitude. There's a lot of negativity going on. I think if we switch that up a little bit, things will get better.
He's right. So my world is change is good. Change is
Change
good.
is good.
Whether you think
How's your
it's
work?
good or whether it's bad, because if it's bad, then at least you have a way, hopefully, to make it good. So change is always good.
Yep.
Just
Change
adapt to it.
inspires innovation.
Yes, we're
Difficulty
big on
definitely
that.
brings about innovation.
Yes.
Because I tell you, comfort is a
Yeah.
horrible thing. It can make you very complacent.
Yes,
Anyway,
it
y'all,
can.
this has been HoodCast 322, Governmental Bull and something new. G-Max been playing with his new app. Got our little background effects and this. Yeah, I'm digging this new app.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more. I'm telling you, man.
So the
Hey,
show's gonna get more interesting. We're gonna have Tim coming back soon. I gotta talk to him. I'm working on getting Tony back in here too. Kind of tell us about her
hey,
acting
Tony.
that's been going on. So
Tony. Hey.
we got a few people we're gonna bring back and some new guests too. Jen's working on some new stuff to get us some cats in here.
Right.
Local guy doing good in the acting scene. Hopefully we can get Mr. Tuma to come and join us and tell us about what's going on with him. So, folks, please stay tuned. Thank you for joining us. This has been HoodCast 322. Y'all ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. Have a very hood day.
Have a hood